Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. as our Atlanta Braves are taking on the Washington Nationals here in the battle between the two top teams in the National League East. Tanner Roark gets the nod for the Washington Nationals. He's making his 25th start of the season. He is 13-5 with a 3.30 ERA in 152 and 2/3 innings. He's given up 138 hits, and he's struck out 128 batters while only walking 31. So we'll start things off with Ender LINCIARTE, the stolen base leader for this team, 25 of those on the season, as he steps into the left-handed batter's box for the first pitch of the game, and here it comes. Taken for ball number one, up and in. So the 1-0 count to LINCIARTE, as Roark turns, kicks, and fires. That's going to be swung on and taken into left field. It bloops in front of low and left. And that is going to be a single for LINCIARTE to lead things off for the Braves. So here comes DANSBY SWANSON, who's third in the NL in average with a .320 batting average. The two-hitter, the shortstop for this team. Roark looks down LINCIARTE. Here comes the pitch. There goes LINCIARTE. The throw down to second is way not in time as LINCIARTE swipes second easily. And it is now 2 strikes to Swanson with LINCIARTE at second. Roark looks down the runner. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be swung on and grounded out to short. Fielded by Turner on the run. Fires to first. And Swanson is retired for out number 1, but LINCIARTE has to hold up at second base. The lineup for the Braves is LINCIARTE, Swanson, followed by first baseman Freeman, third baseman Gong, second base Gonzalez, right field Kemp, left field Valencia, catching as John Ryan Murphy, and then of course rounded out by the pitcher spot. But here comes Freddie Freeman, the National League's leader in home runs and RBI, as he steps into the batter's box with the runner on second base in scoring position with only 1 out. Here comes the pitch from Roark. And he's first pitch swinging. That's going to be chopped right back to Roark. He fields himself, tosses over to first. LINCIARTE moves up, but Freeman is retired. First pitch swinging, a poor at bat there from Freeman. And here comes Jung-Ho Gong, recently acquired from the Pirates at the trade deadline. Digs in with a 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch. And he whiffs through that for strike number 3 as Gong goes down swinging. LINCIARTE is stranded at third, and we are still tied at 0 halfway through 1. Welcome back to the bottom half of the first inning, where Jeremy Hellickson's on the mound for the Atlanta Braves. He's been quite solid since in his first season with the Braves. Signed as a free agent to a 2-year deal this past offseason. He's making his 25th start, as he's been one of their better starters, and he'll start his day off against Trey Turner, the speedy shortstop, who is hitting substantially better against right-handed pitching, and Hellickson is a right-handed pitcher. So here comes the first pitch of the game from Hellickson, and that is taken for strike number 1 outside half. Turner is only 4 for 21 in his career against Hellickson. Here comes the 2-2. And that's going to be fouled off. Another strike 2 pitch upcoming. Here it comes from Hellickson. Fouled off yet again. Change up down and away. Count runs full now. 3-2. Here it comes to Turner. That's going to be swung on and lined out to short, where Swanson is there to reach out and grab it for out number 1. As Turner is retired, here's the Nationals lineup. Shortstop Trey Turner, center field Adam Eaton, right field Bryce Harper, second base Daniel Murphy, third base Anthony Rendon, followed by first baseman Lucas Duda. Catching is Matt Wieters, and left field is David Lowe, while rounded out by the pitcher spot, of course. So here is Adam Eaton, 271 average, 12 bombs on the year in the 2-hole. 1-1 count. Here comes the pitch from Hellickson. That's going to be fouled off. Third base side. Gong goes back, and he has that one for out number 2. Catches it into foul territory. So 2 down. Here comes Bryce Harper. 29 home runs, 69 nice RBI on the season for the 3-hitter. As Hellickson turns, kicks, and fires. First pitch is taken. Cutter inside for ball number 1. Count runs 3-1 to Harper now. as Hellickson kicks and delivers. That's a borderline call there, but it is ball 4 nonetheless as Bryce Harper takes his base. So he's on first, and here comes Daniel Murphy, hitting .271 in that 4-hole, 15 home runs. The cleanup hitter in this Nationals order. So 1-1 count on him. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be grounded up the middle, past Hellickson's glove, and it's going to be first and second for the Nationals, as Murphy with a single, Harper with a walk. And it's 2 down, 2 on now for Anthony Rendon. First pitch to him is fouled off, 2-seamer inside for strike number 1. There you see Rendon's numbers, .272 average, 12 bombs, 48 ribbies, no stolen bases. Hellickson sets at the face. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be lined into left field, and Valencia is there to put it out on a line for out number 3. So no runs for either team here at the end of 1, and 1 hit for each team as well. We are here in the top half of the 6th inning at Nationals Park, as it is still tied at 0. Tanner Roark still the man for the Nationals. Here comes the pitch to Inciarte, taken way high for ball number 1. So Inciarte steps into the batter's box with a 1-0 count. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be swung on and grounded at the shortstop. Turner Fields tosses over to first, and the throw pulls Duda off the bag. Inciarte has himself on first base. So now Dansby Swanson steps into the batter's box. He's 0 for 2 on the day so far. Fly out in his previous at-bat in the 3rd. So Inciarte at first. Here comes the first pitch to Swanson. They think Inciarte is going to steal as they pitch out, but nothing going there on the first pitch. So 1-0 count to Swanson. Roark sets, looks down the runner. Here comes the pitch, and there goes Inciarte. Swung through from Swanson. Inciarte slides, and he is in there before the tag. He swipes second despite them knowing he was going to go. So Inciarte in scoring position now. 3-1 count to Swanson. Here comes the pitch. That's taken for ball number 4, so Swanson takes his base. It's now first and second for the Braves with nobody out. And here comes the always dangerous Freddie Freeman, 45 home run and 124 ribby on the year. 0 for 2 so far in this game with 2 groundouts. Digs in with a 1-1 count. The pitch. That's going to be a wild pitch past Wieters as both runners are going to move up without a throw. So second and third with nobody out here for the Braves, as here comes Freddie Freeman. Full count now on him. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be taken for ball number 4 as he takes his base as well. Back-to-back walks from Roark. Here comes the pitching coach at the talk to him. But bases loaded now. Nobody out for Jung Ho Gong. 1 strike on him. Inciarte at third, Swanson at second, Freeman at first. That's going to be chopped over to third base. Charged, fired over to second, fired over to first, and they only get the runner at second. So Freeman's retired. Gong. No RBI, but a run does come in. 1-0 Braves is the score now. And now Marwin Gonzalez comes into the batter's box with runners on the corners and 1 out. The switch-hitting second baseman. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, grounded out to second, stepped in the bag, jump throw over to first by Murphy, and Gonzalez is retired. So a 4-3 double play there, but the Braves do strike for 1 as they have a 1-0 lead here halfway through 6. Welcome back to the bottom half of the 9th inning here at Nationals Park as Nick Vincent comes on for the save. It's still a 1-0 lead here for the Braves. Looking for his 35th save of the season, and Jacob May is going to come in to play right field, and Zach Granite in left to add some better fielding and more speed in the outfield along with Inciarte. So Bryce Harper is going to lead off this inning. 1-1 count to him as Vincent sets at the neck. Delivers the pitch, fouled off for strike number 2. So 1-2 count to Harper. Vincent sets, kicks, and delivers. Swift through for strike number 3 as Harper goes down swinging. There you see where Vincent stacks up against the rest of the NL in saves. He used to lead the league in saves, but now he is 4th in the NL. Here comes Daniel Murphy with 2 singles on the day with 1 out. 1-1 pitch is fouled off, 2-seamer for strike number 2. Vincent sets, kicks, and fires. That's going to be looped out into right field in front of May for a single. So his 3rd single of the day from Daniel Murphy keeps the, or brings the game-winning run to the plate in Anthony Rendon. As Murphy is on first, here comes the 1-2 to Rendon. He does not chase the changeup, so count runs 2-2. So 2-2 count as Vincent sets. Here comes the pitch. He cannot pull the trigger on the slider, and Rendon goes down looking. So 2 outs now with Murphy on first base, and here comes a pinch hitter in Tucker Barnhart. The switch-hitting catcher, as the pitcher is now in this 5-hole, or 6-hole correction, thanks to a double switch earlier in the game. So Barnhart comes on to pinch hit. Here comes the pitch. And he's first pitch swinging, as that's going to be lined out to center field. Inciarte is there to retire it for out number 3. And the Atlanta Braves come with a win here in Washington by a score of 1-0, as Jeremy Hellickson pitches a gem. The only run of the game was a non-RBI situation, as Gong grounds into a double, or grounds it into a possible double play, beat at the run at first. Or beat at the throw at first, I should say, as Inciarte comes in to score. That is our only run of the game. That's the only one that mattered and only one we needed. 1-0 Braves is the final. And Jeremy Hellickson does get player of the game honors, as he went 7 innings strong, only gave up 2 hits, and struck out 3. Nick Vincent gets his 35th save of the season on this 1-0 Braves lead. And with that being said, that's going to wrap things up here for this edition of the Atlanta Braves franchise. I've been your host, Jersey Born, and I'm saying goodbye.
They left 7 men on base.
Running her hands through my fro, bouncing on 24s. Why they say I'm ready? It's the remix to Ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mama rolling that body, got every man in here wishing. Sipping on coke and rum, I'm like, so what, I'm drunk. It's the freaking weekend, baby, I'm about to have me some fun.